10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Well, you are not Brandi.
I'm prettier than Brandi.
I'm gonna tell her you said that. And when I tell her, she's gonna be mad at you. But you know what? If she ain't mad at me, I'm good.
Yeah, I don't like when Brandi gets mad. It's scary.
No, she's mean, and
I
I hope she's out there listening too. She's mean. But yeah, it is what it is on it. So
she's got that look down, like most women do. The look.
Well, us that are married, and especially people like me that have 5 daughters, you turn around and look around and go, I don't want any look from any woman. I just want you to leave me alone. Let me go in my corner and I'll think about what I did. Okay. It's okay.
which is finally so. Well, it's true. We always call it Randy's show.
Yeah. Problem is, though, it's not my show 3/4 of the time. I have to make sure I got other people in here with me, because if I bring me in here by myself, I'm kind of ugly to look at. Nobody wants to look at me anyway. So,
well, you brought the wrong person in to bring.
Well, hey, I gotta have somebody that I can blame it on, right?
Well, that's true, but I mean, at least you could have got somebody that's, you could have had her. Where's Donny? I mean,
Donny hides on Sundays. He's trying to recover from his. He needs to hide his head in shame today, because after what he made us watch last night, holy crap!
Man, I'll tell you
God
what.
Almighty.
It sounds like I owe Brent a drink.
Yes, you do. You owe him a whole bottle. You owe him a whole bottle. Everybody was watching it was literally, now for y'all that don't know, we were on Donny Cho Says Stuff last night, the whole group for a little bit. And we sat down, we watched this show called Bigfoot. It's a 1970 movie, but it's Bigfoot, and the subtitle of it is Will Breed with Anything. Now, my first thoughts automatically are we watching a porn and I don't know about it? or what?
Bigfoot erotica.
Yeah, Bigfoot erotica. What's going on? Somebody got this bad of a fetish that they did this stuff? But then I looked at the playbill for it. I'm like, wait a second, John Carradine's in it. Anybody knows anything about the old westerns? That old Undertaker guy, that in every western was always John Carradine. All right, so you got him, and there's Christopher Mitchum, Big Jake, Rio Lobo. He's been in a few things. I'm like, all right, this got some pretty good name power here. Wait a second, and then Joy Lansing. I see Joy Lansing's name. I'm like, I'm in. We're talking about the blonde bombshell that came after Jane Mansfield right there. So, and I'm sitting there thinking to myself, oh, this is gonna be great. Good Lord, my eyes did not get poked out fast enough. Okay. Yeah, Nemo's right. Sadly, there was no breeding. There wasn't even close to breeding. So but it was on YouTube, so it's one of those things we can't really show a whole lot anyway, I wouldn't think. But
and who else was in that movie?
Those two, Joy Lansing,
Mitchum.
Christopher Mitchum, John Mitchum was in there too, the other son of Robert Mitchum.
Right.
Outside of that, there was a couple of people in it that were bit actors from the day. But I mean, you can honestly think about the worst. Mickey got there right. Yeah. You had to. It was ugly. Mickey was there. It was ugly. This sound stage, the whole bit. Now, some of it might be the fact that maybe whoever put it out there recorded it off a TV, you know, with their camera type thing. You know, it's got that kind of sound quality to start with.
Right.
But oh my gosh, the lighting was so bad. You had an actual spot where you had Joy Lansing tied up and the 9-foot granddaddy of all the Bigfoots that are out there, because there was a whole bunch of Bigfoots in this movie, including the little one that they called the little critter that they were going to take and show around the country, you know, P.T. Barnum style. They take Joy Lansing and they tie her up King Kong-esque, you know. She was Fay Ray for a couple of minutes. Well, the problem is this isn't a 50-foot gorilla. It's a 9-foot tall Bigfoot. And it looks like it's about to have its way with her. Till she all of a sudden gets attacked by a bear. We can't see the bear. We can't tell what the bear is until we see Bigfoot on top of the bear, choking it out or killing it or whatever. Well, by that time, she's broke loose and she's gone. So, you know, we were like, oh, that would have been a good scene to actually go with if you just had it where we could see what the heck was going on.
You don't know if it's another Bigfoot or
Bigfoot at first, and they were like, "Oh, that's a bear." You can hear us all talking like, "That's a bear," isn't it? And then you got a mountain lion about to swoop down, and it gets shot by somebody out of the blue. You know, I'm like, wait a second, hold the phone, guys.
Well, I watched Howling 2 the other night.
Oh, no. Isn't that the one with the kind of hung with witchcraft?
Yeah.
But
it's Howling 2 is Your Sister's a Werewolf.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And Christopher Lee is in it.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot he was in that one.
It's so funny because they go in this, and it's in the 80s, folks. So they go in this dance club, right? And here's Christopher Lee, looks like he's 102.
Oh yeah.
Know, walking, strutting in this nightclub, right?
Yeah.
And for some reason, some woman walks up and puts a pair of like Ray-Bans on him. But they're the wraparound, the mock wraparound.
Oh yeah, gotcha. Yeah.
And like, and I mean, he's looks just so awkward and out of place. I'm like, what? And there's several people wearing these same glasses, and they're white, and they're, you know, it's like, oh, what's the purpose here? You know?
Yeah. Oh
and
yeah. I mean,
he's walking around his nightclub like he's something, you know, and all these people are like in their, you know, 20s, and of course you got the Parsons up there playing music, you know.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
The best thing about that whole movie is the song.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, think about it. All those of that time frame, you know. I mean, of course, they were trying to capitalize because Howling. They never thought the Howling was going to do as good as it did at the theater. There's no way, because quite frankly, when you look back on it and you know, compared to what it was, you're like, yeah, it's okay, but you know, but goodness gracious, 2 and 3. The third one, there was a Howling 3. And I can't remember what the subtitle was of it, but I think it went direct to DVD or direct to video.
Was that the marsupials?
I cannot remember off the top of my head. I cannot remember. I'd have to look it up because, like I said, it was one of those. I got it.
It took place in Australia.
Well, I got it out of my brain as fast as I could get it out of my brain. So, you know,
but
kind of like
show. What the hell are we doing?
Well, yeah, I know, but hey, I got Pinterest on my mind today, so you know it's one of those things that Pinterest and ghost photos and stuff. Sometimes I'm not even gonna pull my tinfoil hat out because all I'm gonna be doing is going on a lot of them. Okay, and these are the ones that are actually decent out there that I could find because I got about 12 or 14 of them all together. A lot of them have no info. A lot of them have no info at all. Some of them have the info in the picture because they put it out there TikTok style. And I'm like, but it's all on Pinterest. These are all out there on Pinterest. I'm telling you right now, and I could not find one of them. Even got its actual website where the picture was originally came from, but that website is long since gone. If you look at it now, it gives you some sort of security error. So, so yeah, this gets to be fun real quick if you ain't careful.
Well, let's get into it, man.
Yeah, we're gonna look at this first one here real quick. This one right here. I'm gonna read. Oh wait, I got no info on this one. This is one of them with no info. Okay. And of course, I had to go through. That's when you came in earlier behind the scenes. I was actually going through to make sure I had all the faces covered that needed to be covered.
Okay, so they're playing a TV in the background, and they've got the tent turned all the way down. It looks like they're playing Young Frankenstein.
That I can't tell you, but that TV right there might even predate Young Frankenstein, though.
Oh, that's a woman, isn't it?
It kind of looks like an older lady to me.
Yeah.
So I can't really tell if they're actually the TV's actually on. You would think on a CRT like that, you would actually see something for sure, but I can't tell. But the flash here, you can obviously see there's a flash. I don't know if that's causing the issue. Is is there a burn-in image in the tube itself?
Right.
You remember how they used to do that when you turn them off and they do that little that shrink down, and sometimes you'd have photo or faces in it and stuff from the last scene that was up. So I can't say that's what this is, but once again, I have no info at all. The kids aren't any
nice stains on the wall back there.
Yeah, I see those too. And look at these outlets over here. Those are not new outlets in any way, shape, or form. I think those aren't even 3-prong.
Well, look right there where your mouse is right there. Is that
right here?
Something broke hanging off the TV?
I can't tell, honestly, because it looks like there's a little bit there, but of course you can't see it over on this side. Oh, wrong way. Didn't want to go that far yet. Hang on. Because it's blocked out. When they did the picture, obviously something over here bled it out, or the negative bled out when they actually had it done, because it's obviously done, with actual film. So the negative could have bled out. This could have been taken with a 110 for all we knew. Literally, we don't know the speed or so. While I can't say yes or no on whether it's quote unquote fact, but it is a cool picture because the kids aren't reacting to it at all.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things that, makes me think, hey, it's a reflection most likely of some sort. But there's nobody close enough there to make that reflection.
Yeah, I don't know. It could be. I mean, could be legit.
Yeah. It's tough to say. It really is. Yeah. I just, of course, with Pinterest, like I said, this is why I went with Pinterest, because anybody can go out there and look for everything. There's not hardly a one that's got any kind of description with it at all. So
at least the little girl's not over there in front of the TV going, "They're here."
They're here. That's the first thing I thought of too. All right, Freaky's got one there. There's a man's face on the ball, woman on the TV. I didn't really think this as much as a face on the ball because of it's one of those Walmart balls, or Target balls, that's got the little the swirls through them and stuff.
Yeah.
So I didn't really see it.
I can see what they're seeing.
Yeah. But I can too. I think it's due to the tinting though.
Yeah.
But
and more stains, it looks.
And hey, Neo might be right. They may have just turned on that TV and it's just starting to bring the picture up when they took the picture.
Yeah,
that's a very, very, plausible situation there. But what you were looking at here, this, I can't tell what this is.
It looks like something broke hanging off the TV.
Yeah. Or there's some sort of knob over there you're not supposed to have, because you can see over here the little bit of one, but there is something dangling down there, but not up here.
Yeah.
It's further down. They just got a broke TV. I don't know where they got it from. But they got a broke TV. Got to be what it is.
I don't know.
Kevin's right though. Remember, we used to be able to do this. To take a picture of a person in front of a TV, you wouldn't see anything off that screen in the picture.
Yeah.
It would never show. But that, like I said, I think the I think that this one is probably a situation of a mistaken identity type thing or whatever. Oh,
Right.
Gary's got it there. Gary's got it. Yeah, you got to pull the handle out to get to the controls. Yeah, I forgot about that. Those are usually on the right side though, if I remember right, depending on the make of the TV too, obviously. Okay, Nemo. Yeah, it may not be a Target ball, maybe a Kmart ball. You're right.
Yeah. Probably is a Kmart ball.
Probably is a Kmart ball. Okay, well, we're gonna say
your Piggly Wiggly ball.
if this was a Curtis Mathis TV, I'd have been a happy man because I've been trying to get it just so I could say I had it. But that's the side point. Because everybody loved Curtis Mathis. All right, we're gonna move on to the next one. Cha-ching. All right. This one's taken outside the country. I believe it's in Singapore, if I'm not mistaken, actually. But once again, they don't give me an idea of anything. All it says, is there a ghost in the mirror? This was taken 2 days ago. Unknown when it was actually posted, though. Right. And there are only 2 people in the house, the 2 that are pictured. Okay, so I'm guessing you're doing a selfie. So that tells me you've got a phone. If there's only 2 people in the house, right?
Right. Little girl's evidently taking the picture, or younger girl.
This one down here?
Yeah.
Then what the hell is that?
Well, it doesn't look like a picture maybe hanging back there and being reflected. You know, like a photo or anything.
Yeah, because we're seeing the opposite wall right there.
Right, right.
This is the reason I pulled this one, because I couldn't come up with an explanation right away with it. So I wanted to look at
it. If what we know about the picture is true, and there's only 2 people in the house, this looks like it could very well possibly be a legit thing.
Yeah, looks like a good catch. But I mean, because you look at her, she's not in the same color as anybody else.
No,
I'm gonna say she. I'm not gonna. I shouldn't assume it is, but it looks like a she to me. I mean, but we got a collar and we got a shirt. Honestly, I think I might see glasses there.
Possibly, but I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No.
It's hard to see, obviously, but she's definitely not the right color to be in the picture with them. But she's in that mirror.
Yeah. I think that might be a good catch.
I'm leaning that way because I can't explain it, and I've got no areas where anything looks like it's been actually overlaid or smudged in. It looks legit. It looks like it just settled right there between her fingers right there. I mean, because it almost looks like her collar there goes over the lady's finger too.
Yeah.
I mean, she's covered up by the rest of it, but that collar, and it may just be because of the lady's pudgy little finger there. I don't know, but it's just weird. I mean, that face it's kind of weird. Nemo, he's got an Indian girl with a collared shirt.
Well, I think it could be an Asian girl, but I mean, if it is a paranormal catch, you can throw skin tone out the window.
Oh yeah, you don't even know what you got there.
Yeah.
But from where they're at, and Singapore and the Malaysians and stuff, they're ripe with folklore and mysticism and such too.
Oh yeah.
So,
absolutely.
I mean, I don't know that I'd call it an Indian lady, but that's definitely to me, it's a good catch because I can't debunk it, and I don't know if I can recreate it.
Yep.
I wish I knew when, where, how, and how they've captured it, other than just there's 2 people and I'm taking a selfie.
Right.
And of course, but hey, when we're out and we're doing an investigation, tap, 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 we do 3 shots, 3 shots, 3 shots.
Right.
They're not doing that. They're just taking a picture and they find it later, So it is what it is.
Well, and Freaky's right. She's not happy at any rate. No.
She looks like
that's another thing too. she's not showing the same emotion that these other two seem to be
No.
doing.
She's either mad or she's sad. One of the two.
Yep.
And like I said, I don't know about the Indian ladies part of it, but that's if this Singapore area that this is, or in the Malaysians, that could easily be a Filipino lady. That could be a any of Asian descent, Southeast Asian descent of some sort.
Right.
But I'm like, that looks like a good catch to me.
Yeah. I'm on board with you.
All righty. So this one, I got two pictures kind of together with this one. This was that one I talked about with it even put the actual web address of where this thing was at on the picture. I'm confused by it a little bit, actually, when I looked at it. So obviously ghoststudy.com does not exist, guys. Don't even try it. You can go try it, but it's just going to send you to some weird security website. So I guess I'm confused about it,
Well, again, we have no info.
No, there's no info other than this is it,
As far as that goes, we're just they're taking a picture, and that's somebody else that was there just poking their head around the corner.
Yeah, as far as I can see right there, that's what it would be.
Yeah.
The only thing I can't see is if it was. I don't know. This one kind of confounds me a little bit because, yeah, somebody's looking around that corner right there.
Yeah.
But this guy is here doing something. I don't know what. I'm guessing they're doing some sort of investigation is what they're doing. I wish I knew where it was at, first of all. But the way these lines and such, it makes me think they're going into something underground, like a tunnel or something.
Right. Well, I don't know. I think it's like looks like just an old building.
Yeah, but they're going down into like maybe a basement or something.
Maybe, or an alley. That's kind of what I get as an alley.
That could be too, because look at the archway over here. I mean, yeah. I wish it had more of the picture, but the only reason I really brought this, I mean, I would have said somebody just there, but that eye shine that you get right there with the flash that they use, I don't know how far this is away from this guy right here. Wouldn't you think you would have got a little bit more of a color in the face and such?
Yeah.
Now, it could have been doctored after the fact, too. It could have been, enhanced in some way, shape, or form. I don't think so, because I don't see any of the telltales of it. But I do have a spot right here.
I was looking at that, too.
And I can't explain it, because other than just a smudge of some sort. But once again, we're dealing with a digital, so we're not talking about, film.
Right.
Could there have been a light anomaly right there that, was part of the whole situation as well?
Although I will say that the other lights that are showing up are
got color.
Yeah.
This one back here, and then this one right here.
There, yeah.
And this guy,
and the one in the back is what draws my attention more, because it's that far away, further away from the object in the mirror, in the picture, and it still has color to it.
Exactly. So
that being a light anomaly is, I don't think so.
Yeah, I think it's just a glitch maybe in the picture itself when the sensor took it.
Right.
But I don't know about this. I won't say it's a real catch.
You think so?
I won't say it's a real catch, is what I'm saying. Yeah. It is at the point there. I want to believe it.
Yeah.
But I can't discount it either. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, the second part of this one, they just blew it up just for this part. And see, that tends to start looking more like what we went over last week with orbs and such, obviously.
Yeah.
No, Freaky wouldn't date it, so
Well, there you go.
Ricky ain't gonna date it. It's not a real catch. I'm sorry, but that's some eye shine right there. I don't care what anybody says. That's some eye shine. Which tells me, it could easily be somebody stuck their head around, like we said, and it just happened to catch it at the right angle, at the right lighting to make it look like that.
Yeah.
Because I'm with you. I mean, it looks like you're going kind of like an alley, but you're going down. It almost looks like you're going down somewhere. And you know as well as I do, London's got a lot of those places where you go down and up and then around and such.
Well, and I was looking at the scroll up a little bit.
Okay.
So I was looking at the way the electricity's ran.
Uh-huh.
And
kind of looks like Saudi Arabia, don't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
no, that's got better. That's got better wiring though.
The archway, the old stone. I mean,
Hey, Kimber.
on those type of buildings, you don't have much choice but to run it. You can't run it through the wall.
No, because you start running through the wall, then you talk about watching walls come down if you aren't careful. So,
yeah, I mean, you can punch a hole through the wall. I mean, it looks like I really can't tell if that light above the door is. I mean, the conduit's running to it, so I'm assuming it's wired from the outside.
Yeah, that's what I'm assuming too. So, and this keeps going up, so there's no telling where it goes after that because it doesn't go. These wires don't particularly go to this light down here,
right?
Unless they're going up and over, and this is a part of a catwalk or something, maybe. But I wouldn't think so. This is the one I wish I had more info on. I really did, because I mean, this is the eye shine is what gets me. Because when I see stuff like this, it's like the Amityville Ghost Boy, when they caught that.
Right.
The eye shine is always what got me with that one. So I'm going to say, on it, and then go from there. You know what? Now that I look at it, I wonder if they took that and just transposed it over. It kind of looks the same head tilt and same everything, just in the opposite direction.
Yeah.
So, but we'll go with that. Anyway, so now we're back to the no info. And this one actually has info in the actual picture. So I'll let y'all read this for a second, then I'll read it out loud. All right. It says, I am completely blown away right now. Obviously, they were for some reason or another. I have goosebumps all over. I was simply snapping photos of the children playing, and since they were blurry, I started decelerating them until I glanced at this one. This was taken near Heroes Walk, which anybody in any city anywhere that has a cemetery with a veteran section, they call it the Heroes Walk.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that if they're in the cemetery right now when they took it. I couldn't tell you because it doesn't look like a cemetery to me. But that does look like part of a flagpole right there.
Yeah.
Now
it looks more like a lamppost to me.
This one right here, and it very well could be. Like I said, I don't know because I don't know the situation here. But when you look in, these kids are obviously blurred out the yin yang.
Oh, wait a minute. Can you zoom in a little bit more?
Coming in?
Yeah.
There's the
cleat. Yeah.
Yep, right there.
Okay.
So it is a flagpole. That gives it a little bit more credence to me right there. Because now I could definitely see a quote unquote soldier standing there. But
it almost looks like, I mean, I guess they said they were playing, but there's all like cars that are on the side of the road.
Yeah.
It looks like
it's like they're waiting on a parade or something. Or almost.
Exactly.
That's kind of what it looks like to me.
And in that case, you would expect to see somebody in uniform around.
Yeah.
And as blurry as the rest of the images are in the picture.
Yeah. This could easily be a policeman there, a motorcycle cop or something like that with his helmet on.
Well, it could be a soldier standing there in BDUs.
Yeah, it very well could be with Kevlar.
Yeah.
Why he'd have a Kevlar on out there, I wouldn't know. But yeah, you're right. I mean, with as blurred as it is.
Honestly, it looks like he's wearing a beret.
Does it to you? See, I see the rounded top. I see more of a Kevlar style shape than I do anything else. But once again, we're
I don't
blurred
think it's
so
big enough to
bad.
be a Kevlar.
What's that?
I don't know. Maybe a motorcycle helmet. Maybe, I don't know.
Maybe. That's why I was thinking maybe possibility of a policeman, a motorcycle cop. Just maybe there to help direct traffic or keep the people from getting in the way of the parade coming by or motorcade or whatever the case might be. But either way, they're not reacting to him. He's not reacting to him. If he is, he's already said hi to him. But his blurriness of his body right here matches the blurriness of those kids. Poncho got it right. Poncho got it. He's a special person. So, if I could, and me and Brandi have seen these before, where we've looked at people and they be blurred, and of course, the one next to them they're saying it's a ghost is blurred. It's just somebody going faster through the frame when it's taken, And they said already they were decelerating because the kids were blurry.
Right.
They're opening it up. I don't know, with the write up, I'm like, okay, you see this one. Is that the only one it was in?
And see, that's another thing. I'm not gonna. I couldn't say this is a catch.
No, I can't either. Because, like I said, I'm with you on that one. This one, if you stopped when you saw this, like you say you did, then why don't you show me any more pictures in that general vicinity again? Because that should have been the first thing you did right then and there. Just see if what did I catch, type thing,
Exactly.
and see if you get it back. Because it could be any one of 100 things. This could be blurred. Somebody could be blurred right here. This could be blurred tops of trees, because it's got the same hue, the trees, but it just blocks it out. It blocks out that telephone pole there or electric pole. We're gonna have to mess with Freaky a little bit here. First of all, I love fishing, so don't bring up fishing. We'll be friends for life, right on that one. So, and Nemo, can't trust us blurry because we can't trust any of the cryptid stuff we've ever caught. So,
yeah, sure.
So, anyway, I'm gonna leave
the whole problem with this, and the reason I can't buy it is because there's no red circle.
No, and I almost put one on just out of spite, but I'm saving that for Red Circle Sunday. But yeah, no, it's too easy to explain, and I bet money that we could take it and recreate it. I'd almost bet money on it.
Oh yeah, I think so.
So I'm not gonna put my tinfoil hat on because it's tearing in the back. I'm getting a little bit perturbed with that too.
Time for a new hat.
Yeah, put my daughter to start making me another one. All right, so this one has no info either.
I may surprise you next week and show up with one of my own.
I'm scared now. Okay, once again, we got no info. I almost left this guy's face uncovered because I could have swore it was Rob at first. But they're all sitting there, and as you can see up on the stairs.
Let me blow this up so I can just look at it here.
I'll bring it up so you can look at it even further.
Okay, well, if it's not doctored, I think it's a good catch.
I think, personal opinion, I think it's doctored. The reason I think it's doctored is because she's too crisp through here with the fingers and such right here. And the difference in the coloring. It's like they almost used a different color to make sure it wasn't the same as behind and such. But it also hues down here. You see what I'm saying? See how the coloring of her kind of just fizzles down toward where this light right, this circle right here has a partial face in it, so I had to cover it. But it kind of continues through the photo. It doesn't just go around the apparition itself. Yeah, he's gonna do a tinfoil cowboy hat, and I want money. Somebody's gonna pay to see that one because we may turn that over to OnlyFans before we know what happened. So, but this one, it looks good until you follow it down behind the lady's head right here. See how the coloring kind of goes back here. I think it might be due to the flash that they used, but it lends too much to me thinking that this is more of an overlay type thing. Yeah. And then when you did in here, you could see where they kind of smudged it around the actual the head the beanie right here.
Yeah.
And it's just I just want to say I'm pretty sure it's an overlay though. Because see over here you can see it's right behind there too. Unless it's two apparitions and I couldn't see the rest of it over there, but usually when you see these transparent ones like this, and I won't say translucent because translucent, you're getting a blur through it. This is transparent other than, the outline and the coloring. It doesn't mess with the back at all. It's clean right through it. That usually tells me it's some sort of overlay or photoshopped or doctored or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, that's the Poncho. That's the face over on the right that I covered up. I think that guy's monstrous. I think he's big. All right, so moving right along. This one, man in a hat from the early 1800s. I'm trying to figure out how they figure out this early 1800s though. That picture was taken in the 1920s. There's no doubt.
Yeah.
1920s to 1930s.
Yeah.
Okay. Now it's funny how they circled this, and these guys look more in focus than these guys do.
Mm-hmm.
So, sorry guys.
It's like they
enhanced this.
Yeah.
And they enhanced inside the circle.
Exactly.
That kills any credence to it whatsoever. I think it's a cool look because I think there could have been something there, but because you did that right there, you just made sure that everybody saw it.
If you look over to the left, right there,
right here,
right? No, the left. Your other left.
That's right over there.
Okay, well, it's my left. Well, right between the two guys.
This one right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look like an alien, don't it?
If I really wanted to go off the deep end here, I could say that looks like a gray peeking over the guy's shoulder.
That's exactly what I was going to say next. You went to it before I got to it, but I was like, they just set this up all the way around. They just wanted you, hey, look at this one, but don't look over here at this one. We're gonna shift your gaze here a little bit, guys. Yeah, this one is I can't help it. I gotta have this one. This one is 100%. No ifs, no ands, no buts. No, it's not Nosferatu freaky. No. Well, yeah, it could have been. He kind of looked that way, didn't he? Yeah. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna tinfoil that one. We're tinfoiling that one. No. All right. That was I wanted that one up just for spite.
Yeah, till I get a tinfoil hat.
There you go. Go sideways. Don't start talking in Hispanic speak either. Spanglish. All right, this next one comes from Ireland. Lady was going to Loftus Hall. This one, I had to study a little bit. I want to say that's a reflection of some sort, but I can't see where the reflection's from.
Okay, zoom out again.
Coming back out.
Yeah. See, I think it almost looks like that's somebody on the other side of a glass door.
Yeah, in a reflection style thing that I was talking about, that looks like a reflection more than it does. This lady she was turned back. I don't know why, but her face was tilted the same way this one was. So I'm like, they're looking exact same place, looking somewhere else, not, right. And it doesn't look like it's period clothes.
you've got the same effect down here with a guy's bald head.
This one right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking too. But I can't see the problem is the picture. I can't see the door or the glass itself. So I don't know if there's glass really there or not. I'm assuming there is because just the way of the reflection and such right there. Okay, Freaky says the dress is not from the same timeline, I think. Maybe, but like I said, I wish I could see if there was actual glass in that in that area right there.
Yeah.
Because these people are nice and clear, but these others look like they're looking out. It's kind of like when you see those. What's that?
What leads me to think it's a glass door of some is the white strip going right down the middle of it.
Yeah, and I can't see where, when, or how it goes. You know what I mean?
Or maybe it's a window and that's the corner of it.
That's what I'm thinking. Maybe a window or a pane of glass of some sort right there. May not necessarily be a door, but somebody on the inside is looking out. Okay. Boondock. Corey Cole, what we got here? We got a reflection matches half the shape of whatever's behind the edge. Yeah, I could probably see that. I mean, the only other one is this one right here kind of confuses me because it actually the you can see it actually obscures the stone. So what is that one then? I mean, yeah, Nemo, you're right. Nobody's reacting to it at all. They don't see this thing, whatever it is. So, but I see this lady turning back to the left rear of the camera. This entity, person, whatever, from on the other side here is looking the same direction. And I don't know what this is. If this is a reflection of this person right here that we can't see. Yeah. Reflection of the headmaster's shoulder. I can see that. I can see that. Yeah, I can see that, Corey. Now, could I recreate it? I don't know without having more information up and above and below to see if this is glass here or something that's reflecting some way, shape, or form. Plexiglass, maybe you know how they are in a lot of European areas when they have tours, they put up a lot of plexiglass to protect the artifacts so people don't reach in and grab and stuff, but they won't put up real glass because they don't want it to be broke. So,
yeah.
So, I mean, this one's this lady's this entity, whatever, it's her shape is different from this, so it's not a reflection of this lady at all. I don't believe.
No,
I think the shape's wrong. So, and Freaky's right. Why is
the
the reflection so dark? Yeah, her hair's longer. So, I mean, I have to throw my hands up on it because I don't know for sure. But I don't think I could recreate it without knowing more about the area itself.
Yeah.
So, while I can't say good catch, I can't say it's not. So, all right. That was Ireland for you. Yay. All right, we got another no info. I don't even know what I'm bringing up next. So let's go with this one. I don't like these.
No.
The reason I don't like these like this, number one, it's an old picture somebody's obviously played with. Because you just don't take pictures like this at all.
It's a kid in the hallway.
That's exactly what I thought too. Even if it isn't a kid in the hallway, I believe somebody probably doctored it up to make it look like a kid in the hallway. Look how crisp that corner is right there, that quote unquote dress. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna tinfoil that one right away. I get mad at these because it's just somebody trying to get somebody freaked out. That's all it is. Yeah, Nemo, it could be a doll too. Could easily be a doll.
Yeah, it could be.
So now this one, I kind of like these when they just take pictures out of the blue, you know. A teen snapped this photo while attending a wedding in Scotland's Tulip Castle, which we've done some stuff on Tulip Castle already on this,
Right.
in 2008. According to the article in the Sun, the castle dates back to the 1200s and is reportedly haunted by a woman known as the Green Lady. Well, we've gone over the Green Lady at Tulip Castle a few times, but we never saw this picture until I found it on Pinterest. I showed every other picture I had, but this one, I see a mist. You see the hand.
And
I want to say it's an overlay, but I don't see the telltale signs of it really. Or somebody has over put that image over another one. Because look, right, usually when you have an overlay of some sort, you're going to have little bits like the lines on the edges of the stairwells or the staircases
Right.
and such would have some sort of double exposure almost, or blurred. And this doesn't really have it other than just normal pixelation. It still looks blurry once you get further down because, there's the light coming down that way. Now it makes me wonder, is the light that's up here causing this? Because as you can see here, this light is what's causing the quote unquote mist and stuff down here.
Right.
But this has got form.
Yeah. It could be legit.
Yeah.
I wish I knew more about what I knew. I wish I knew more about it. Well, it was what, 2008?
Yeah, it was 2008.
Okay.
So it was digital. It was a digital photo.
Yeah.
But like I said, I think it may be a combination of several things. You could have been capturing part of a manifestation going, but that light that's right above here, the light, just like this one here, is washing some of it out and it's making it look. The hand is the giveaway, really. It's not right for a hand, but you can see the knuckles on it. You know what I mean? It's like it is gripping that banister there. So this is another one. It is not ectoplasm green, freaky. Nope, it is not. But yeah, I mean, could it be something like that? Yeah. I mean, because I can't tell any other way it could be, but it's starting to manifest in some way, shape, or form, and I expect Egon to jump out in any minute and just blast the thing.
Right.
So, but I can't discount it. I can't discount it at all. I can't prove one way or the other that it's not there. So, does it scare you sometimes to say yes or no? Yeah, it scares me big time on this one because I just don't know, unfortunately. This is the problem with Pinterest. If they gave me some daggum information on these damn things, I'd know what I'm doing. All right, so now we're back to no infos. It's on the pick. All right, so we got a 16th century palace that was once the home to Henry VIII. One day around 1 p.m., the fire door alarm sounded, but the guards found nothing there. This was caught on the security cameras.
Okay.
I don't know the time frame on it. I wish I did because I don't know if security cameras that are black and white during the day, nowadays anyway. It doesn't say obviously what time it was, but one day. Okay, I was saying, the old security cameras, VHSs and stuff like that. They were easily black and white 99% of the time, really.
Right.
But this thing's got a cloak.
Yeah, it's like wearing a long robe with a hood, much like you would see back in the day.
Yeah. So
even one side of it's kicked out like they're stepping.
Yeah, like they're ready to step down those stairs right there.
Yeah.
Now, don't get me wrong. Now, obviously, we got to deal with the fact that we got crap for quality on this one, obviously.
Yeah.
But you can see, even when I zoom in, that's film. That's not.
Yeah.
That's not what do you call it? But now when you zoom in here, though, you see right here. You see that seam?
Yeah.
Now it's got me looking because that's the first time I saw the seam. I'd have to look and see if I can find that seam somewhere else, though. It may just be right there. If it cuts over at all, and I don't see any spot, it just goes straight up. So, yeah, it's just a seam. The seam just goes straight up. So it could have been part of the panorama part of it. I don't know. But when we're talking about down here with this guy coming out, yeah. Who was that? See the clothing. Yeah, Corey Cole got the clothing gets you. Like King Arthur's time, Freaky said, John's like the Grim Reaper. I don't want it to be the Grim Reaper, please. Dawn says, I remember a pic a few years ago. It showed two men going into a building. People on the nets that it looked like Men in Black. This is definitely not the Men in Black, unless they started wearing robes and I don't know about it. But
yeah,
this is tough. This is a tough one.
Well, why is what I don't understand is why is there's so much of the picture around it that's
blurred up?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, is that like a black mist?
Yeah, and I can't tell you that. Because there's a door open right there, and I'm assuming there's another door over that.
Yeah, that's a double door.
Yeah, so that double door open like that, and it looks like he did the hands and pushed out.
Right.
That's a strong ghost, first of all, if it is.
Yeah.
Very powerful, but the way it's stepping out, you're right. I mean, that could easily be these areas right here. He's in whatever level of manifestation he's in. This could easily be part of it.
And even look behind him and on top of, around the top of the shoulders.
And here.
Yeah.
Like he fills the doorway. He literally fills the doorway.
See, this is where I question what is described about the photo, because this looks almost like if somebody was making an entrance into a courtyard,
Yeah, like they were that regal presence. You know what I mean?
Right, but if they maybe had a smoke machine going behind them.
Yeah, it could be. I could see that.
They open up the doors, it rolls out in front of them, type thing.
Yeah, a wrestler's entrance.
Yeah.
Okay, I could see that too. But either way, I still can't say one way or the other what it is. Because everything's nice and clear. I mean, look, everything's nice and clear until you get to it. I don't know. You got it, Corey. That's Rick that's Ric Flair making his debut right there.
Yeah.
In the year 1600 and some. It's about how old he is now. So yeah, I mean, on that one, I can't say yes or no, obviously, and with no real information on when it was taken and how. Well, we know how it was taken with the security cameras, but it really looks like something or someone is just coming through that door, going out, and they say there's nobody there. So I can't discount it.
If you take it for what face value and what they say,
we can't debunk it.
Right.
I can't say yes or no. Could you recreate that in a heartbeat? Heartbeat. I mean, we'd have to go back and get the original cameras, because I bet money those cameras aren't on there anymore.
Right.
So, I mean, but yeah, you could easily recreate that, I bet. And we'd actually go, hey, Corey, we go actually get the nature boy out there and make him do it too. Just out of spite.
Woo!
Woo! Walk out, baby. Here we go. All right. So, next victim. These are weird to me. You know me, and I don't like dark down the hallway type things because they don't ring true to me. They just don't.
It rings too set up to me.
Exactly. And then of course once again we're at no info again. That's there's no doubt in my mind that's a setup.
Yeah, this looks like somebody was doing a haunted house or doing something for. Yeah, they did this on purpose. I don't. Yeah, I'm not on board with this one.
Nope. Freaky, you're right. Either hologram. My bet is probably somebody used that ghost app that's out there, and if anybody's ever seen it, they create pictures with it, but they're generic ghosts, and you can almost always pick them out right away. So, and I think this is what happened here. So, tinfoil that bad boy, and away we go again. Okay, this one does have something with it. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit though. I don't like this one because that looks like a doll out there to me, but this is the write-up that came with it. This girlfriend, this guy.
Wait a minute. Before you read this, let me guess.
Okay.
Woman was trying to let her cat out. It bowed up, wouldn't go out, and was looking at whatever it is outside the door.
The cat was hissing out the back door, but they weren't trying to let it out. She was just literally standing there, and that cat wouldn't eat. It would not stop looking and would not stop hissing at that door out to the patio. Now, I read that, but then I looked at this. 2 square, first of all. And here, up top, I can't zoom in any more than what I got right there, but right here, you can see, look how that flattens out right across there.
Well, my major thing with this is I'm gonna go doll on this, because it's leaning, like they have it propped up against something so it'd stand up.
Yeah, so you can see it from way back here.
Yeah,
from this room here out that door.
Well, no kidding.
Yeah, I think the cat's just mad because, judging from how she's dressed right there, the cat's mad because you're making it go out into the cold.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see. I'm gonna have to do something on the MIB one day, just because I hear a lot of people talking about them. We're gonna have to do something on the MIB one day. Yeah, John, we don't know why they take the pick either. I mean, honestly, this was literally a complete and utter setup, is what it was. This was a complete setup, and Freaky, I bet money that is probably one of those. Have you seen the American Girl doll type things? I would hope they wouldn't put one of those outside, but something along that line that stands about 18 to 25 inches tall, and it's got the frilly Victorian period dresses and such on it.
Yeah,
they're all over the place, but don't put the American Girl doll out there like that if it's cold, or because that's money you put into it to get that sucker to start with. I know, because I had to buy it for my daughters when they were kids. So, yeah, that one's a tinfoil. We're gonna go tinfoil on it.
Yeah.
All right, next victim. This was the last one I had on here. Now, once again, this one, they were vacationing in Leeds, England. This is an Islamic family had took several photos in front of the ruins of an old castle. Later, they discovered this in one of the photos. And it was behind the children, and nobody saw it when it was originally taken. I don't know. I think somebody was probably walking behind them. More than likely, they didn't even notice it before.
Yeah.
Because they're not blurred.
Looks like somebody walking down the steps.
Yeah, it does to me.
What it looks like, maybe in high heels.
And I can understand if you didn't see them when you did it, how you wouldn't have saw them in the first place. I don't know. But looking up at it, I can see, hey, that looks like a, for lack of a better word, a celestial type being.
Right.
Because that's a gown. I mean, that's not, or robes of some sort.
Yeah.
So I don't know about the witch thing, Freaky. I mean, yeah.
To me, it looks like somebody trying to keep their balance walking down the stairs instead of high heels.
Could be. Very well could be. But I don't know if I'd say it's paranormal.
No, I don't think so.
Because it's too easy to, once again, if I could seen, you took this picture, if I could seen the one before it and the one after it, you're bound to have caught something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the problem when I'm dealing with a lot of the stuff on especially on Pinterest. 99.9% of the time, it's always, oh, well, I got home and saw this, or I got home and saw that.
Right.
Well, that's all fine and dandy, and 99% of them could easily be explained by some sort of glitch in your computer, in your system, either your phone, the computer you read it from, the SD card it was saved to. There's so many variables. It's not even funny.
Yeah.
So,
and I agree with Nemo. Tourist spot, you should expect other people there.
Exactly, 100%. So I would have never even. It would not even cause me to even think about it. Honestly, if I'd have saw that in my pictures and stuff, I might have zoomed in and said, "How come I can't make that out?" They were moving. Don't worry about it and go.
Right.
But somebody saw it and they submitted it. So, hey, more power to you on that one. So I'm with you. I do believe it's somebody up there. I don't know that they might be tap dancing down it for all we know, pulling a Jimmy Cagney on us. So anyway, guess what? You survived.
I'm shocked.
Oh, you don't want to play with me. It's okay. You're like Rob. Rob don't want to play with me. He wants to play with all the girls. He don't want to come play over on me. I give him credit. He's probably smart to do that.
Oh man.
But did you have fun at least?
Yeah, I mean, those were some interesting pictures. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
I think it does us a lot of good to really take a hard look at these things, because with a skeptical eye, which we should. You know, even the folks, and even the evidence that we put out there, please.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, me and you have disagreed on some of your pictures and stuff that you sent me 100 times. I mean, but where and I explained it because Simply Wicked sent me some that I'm going over right now too, and I've been going back and forth with her in email and stuff. But I told her straight out, I said, we don't belittle anybody for the stuff they bring to our attention. We don't belittle anybody on their experiences, because it's your experience and nobody can take that away from you.
Yep.
And I told her, I said, that's where with us, sightings and pictures and videos and stuff take a different meaning, because we know somebody that had the experience and they can relate the experience at the same time.
Yep.
That adds a lot to the actual evidence right there. So, no, Gary, I don't blame him. I would do it too, but they don't like me. So, no, Freaky, I don't do Donnie's meme of the week, because Donnie don't like to come and say hi to me either anymore. So he's probably recovering still, though. He was pretty sick. So, but outside of that, guess what?
That's it.
We's done.
Good.
We's done. Before we go, though, I almost forgot. Boy, I'm going to get in trouble. Y'all don't forget, we've got the Crossing Realms concert. Good. We're going to get up there. Yeah, it's going to be a concert. We're going to get the daggum karaoke thing going, and we'll all get up there. But the Crossing Realms conference. Good Lord. It has been a long day. I can only say that. September 19th, 20th next year, or this year now. Oh, God, we're in 2025. I'm old. I am old. Y'all get on there, find out what's out there for the tickets. The ghost hunt is sold out, the way I understand it, and we are slowly adding. It's constantly changing, so you make sure look at it one day.
Yeah.
We've got this many people. You look at it the next day, we got somebody else has been added in.
Oh yeah, we're
I mean,
adding and adding and adding. I mean,
yeah, every time we turn around, this is our current speaker lineup right now. So, hey, you know, honestly, those guys, the haunted garage guys, is the ones I want to see because I want to see the car. I want to see the car,
same
not
here.
because it might be haunted. I just want to see the car itself. I don't care about the haunted car.
Yeah.
Us gearheads are sitting there going, "Hey, what you got? No, don't worry about it. Bless that sucker and let me get behind the wheel. It'll be all right."
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. So, but anyway, guys, go out there and check out the link is in the description. And Pops just put it out there too. Gary just put it out there as well. I'll pin it to the actual top for the fun of it because I forgot to do it earlier, probably. And you guys have fun, and we will see you next week. Brandi will probably be back. We hope.
Yeah.
Tex is going to crash it. I already know he does because he does it for the fun of it, just so he can mess with me. But that's okay. I'm okay with that. I am secure in my cryptidhood. All right. We'll see y'all later. Bye.
See you.